Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Woohoo! Pick a Stack Wednesday consists of 3 stacks of cards and a crystal. Each stack contains 1 oracle card and 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks. Your job is to think of an idea, issue, or question, and then choose a stack from one of these 3. So if you haven't done so, why don't you stop the video, take a moment, and think of your idea, issue, or question, and then choose a stack. Having said that, you don't just have to choose one stack. If you want to listen to 2 different stacks for the readings, or if you want to listen to the whole video, you might find that stack 1 has something to do with, one part of your life, like relationship, and maybe stack 2 is your career, and stack 3 is you looking for a new home. So it might just be that all 3 stacks resonate with you. So don't ever think you have to be limited to one. All right, so if you need to, go ahead and stop the video and start it back up when you're ready. Otherwise, if you are ready, welcome. This is Barbara, and I'm going to get started. All right, so this is stack number 1. Stack number 1 has, for its crystal, it has Apatite. I'm going to put it right in front of that beautiful clear quartz that we've got there. Apatite is an inspirational stone, a deeply spiritual stone with a cleansing influence on the aura. It can help you develop psychic abilities and spiritual attunement. It is a particularly strong stone to use in past life or alternate life work because of its ability to access the energy levels where the Akashic records and an individual's soul patterns exist. It is an excellent stone for dream work. It can help with encouraging extroversion, in other words, not being an introvert, dissolving feelings of alienation, drawing negativity out of oneself, stimulating creativity and intellect, and clearing confusion. It is an excellent stone of manifestation. So for everything that we're going through right now, out there in the quote, real world, end quote, this would be an excellent stone to carry on your person. Use it as a worry stone, carry it in your pocket or somewhere on your body. Excellent stone. So that is your crystal. Your first card is from the Druidic Craft Tarot, and it is the Tower card. Can you see that? It looks very ominous. Now, many people, when they see this card, they freak out. Oh my gosh! But what this Tower card means is exactly what's going on in the world right now. This is things are falling apart. But they're falling apart with intention. They're falling apart for a reason. They're falling apart so that something new and better can come into being in its place. So much like everything that's going on in our world right now, these things have to fall apart so better systems can be put in place. Now, you have a choice. You have a choice to look at just the dark part of this. Oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. Poor me. Or you can say, sweet, everything's falling apart so that I get to receive new and better things in my life. New and better things, new and better people, new and better systems. So to me, when I see this card, I actually see, okay, I'm the kind of person where I can see the silver lining in every cloud. And to me, I see the silver lining here. New and better things are coming, but the old way has to fall down. Okay? Just don't freak out. Let's see what your second card brings. This is from the Angel Tarot deck. Okay. Ha. So you've got the old way falling down, but then you get the Empress. This is all about abundance coming in. The abundance can't come in until this falls down. This is about, this is card number 3. This is Major Arcana. These are both Major Arcana. We have card number 16 and we have card number 3. And these are messages from the universe. Give birth to your dreams. Once this is all down, you've got a whole new world to live in. And what I feel is you get to make that world what you want it to be. You get to give birth to your dreams. You get the lavish abundance. You get all the good things. If you choose to think that way and to feel that way, start thinking with your heart. Know that you deserve all good things. Know that you're worthy of all good things, that it's safe for you to have all good things. Don't wallow in self-pity. Let that crap go. This is the old world falling apart so that you can have all your dreams come true. And the Empress, she's very powerful. She's over the queens. She's been there, done that. And she knows how powerful she is. Look at her. She's just, well, this is Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, but all golden. Everyone's paying attention. It's, wow, you've been there, done that. You went through all that and you're still here. You are powerful. Okay, that's what this is all about. This is an awesome combination. This too shall pass is what it says. Now, your oracle card is from the Animal Medicine cards deck, and you get the bear. So I'm going to read about the bear. The bear is very powerful. So the bear is all about introspection. The strength of bear medicine is the power of introspection. It lies in the west on the great medicine wheel of life. Bear seeks honey or the sweetness of truth within the hollow of an old tree. In the winter, when the ice queen reigns and the face of death is upon the earth, bear enters the womb cave to hibernate, to digest the year's experience. It is said that our goals reside in the West also. To accomplish the goals and dreams that we carry, the art of introspection is necessary. Now, I just want to interject that this just talked about winter, which that's basically this card. And then when spring comes out, the bear comes. And so the bear is being introspective about this, and then spring comes and this is here. So the bear actually makes perfect sense with these cards. So if you've been through hell and back, let's say, or you're going through hell right now, just know that this is what's coming. But you got to know that you deserve it. So let's read some more about the bear. So bear is in the west, the intuitive side of our brain, which is the right brain. To hibernate, bear travels to the cave, which is the center of the 4 lobes of our brain where the pineal gland resides. In the cave, the bear seeks answers while he or she is dreaming or hibernating. Bear is then reborn in the spring like the opening of spring flowers, or like this Empress card. For eons, all seekers of the dream time and of visions have walked the path of silence, calming the internal chatter, reaching the place of rites of passage, the channel or pineal gland. From the cave of Bear, you find the pathway to the dream lodge and the other levels of imagination or consciousness. In choosing Bear, the power of knowing has invited you to enter the silence and become acquainted with the dream lodge, so that your goals may become concrete realities. This is the strength of Bear. Super powerful. So whatever you're going through right now, which is akin to the Tower, you will come out of it. But it's your choice. And I need to reiterate that. My guides are saying we all have choices on how we act or react. So for all the things that are going on in the world right now, you can choose to be angry. You can choose to be frustrated. You can choose to be sad. Or you can choose to go, well, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not going to freak out. These are choices. The bear goes in the cave in the winter. The bear contemplates everything that is going on in its life. And the bear chooses to come out of the cave with a positive mindset or a negative mindset. So I feel like the word choice is very powerful with this stack. You have that choice, and you make that choice every day. So make it intentionally, because this is what you want. You want the lavish abundance. You want all your dreams coming true. So be the bear, be introspective. Take this opportunity in your life. You're being given an opportunity to stay at home, to go inside yourself and find out how strong you are, to find out who you are, to find out what makes you happy. Maybe what makes you happy today isn't what made you happy 10 years ago. And maybe you don't know what makes you happy anymore. And that's okay. Don't hang on to that old world way just because it's the way it was always done. Okay? That's crumbling. Things that were done because they were always done that way, they're not going to last anymore. We got a whole new world out there, baby. This is your world. You get to create it. So make that choice and do it with intention. Okay? That is your fabulous reading. I love it. That was stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, we have Celestite for the crystal. This is a particularly sparkly one. Ooh, look at the sparkles. This one actually has sparkles all the way around. I love Celestite. It resonates at the frequency of angels. So let's see what it says. Celestite is a stone for balance and can help stabilize the yin-yang values within one's energy field. It is a bright hope in days of despair, bringing calmness and harmony to one's life. It is also for use in the pursuit of music, the arts, and especially in the quest for bliss. It works with the angelic realm. Celestite is an excellent healing stone and helps to cleanse the area of affectation, transmuting pain and chaos into light and love. It has been used in the treatment of disorders of the eyes, to increase the range of hearing, and to balance mental dysfunctions. It can also facilitate the elimination of toxins, of negativity and destruction, help with digestive disorders, and in the treatment of a dysfunctional intestinal system. So everything I just read, like, who's not going through some of that right now? Celestite is a pale blue or kind of a Caribbean blue, depending on the stone. And for me, it just feels very calming and soothing. And it's sparkly, so that kind of helps too. It's a very beautiful stone. I chose this piece because it is so sparkly and pretty, but there are also just the regular stones. So you would never want to put something like this in your pocket. But, you know, a smaller stone would work if you wanted to carry it with you. So that's your stone. And the first card in your stack is from the Druidic Craft Tarot. And it is the Princess of Swords. So in this deck, swords is equal to air and the truth. So if you look at the princess, she's got her sword drawn, but it is pointed down. There's a bird behind her, and there's light behind her. And the princess is akin to like the page in other decks. The princess can be a messenger. She can be bringing some truth to you. Air is all about movement. So she foretells of some change, some movement in your life. Granted, with all the things that are going on in our world right now, there's probably a lot of movement in everybody's lives. Although, if you're supposed to be staying in your home, maybe there's not movement. The sword is pointing down. So, but see, having said that, I see her cloak is blowing in the wind. So these are the winds of change. Now, she is standing in a field with lots of pretty flowers. You have this beautiful light behind her, and the bird is flying. So it's not like this is a dead area. This is an area that's very full of life. So whatever change she's foretelling, I don't see it as a dark change. I don't see it as a negative change. I see it as positive, because this is new life right here. This is springtime. And what happens in the spring? We're reborn. So this is actually a very beautiful card, but it foretells of some kind of change coming your way, some kind of positive change. So let's see what the next card says, and maybe that will give us a little clarification. This is from the Angel Tarot deck. And interestingly, so I said the Princess of Swords is like the page, and so now you have the Page of Fire. So fire is passion, it's movement, it's there's definitely things happening. So this has more of a masculine energy, and this is the feminine energy. So you have a nice balance of both, but you've got air and fire. So, you know, think about what air and fire do for each other. Fire needs air, fire needs oxygen. And when it's given more oxygen, it gets hotter. So this is actually something that can be very good. This one, I was talking about change coming in. This foretells of like an even better change. And it's something that I feel like you will be very happy with. And if you look at what's going on in this picture, there's this beautiful, first of all, there's a beautiful moon in the background, but there's this beautiful city back here. there's water, and it almost looks castle-like. It looks fairy tale-like. And then you've got this dragon. This kind of looks like a phoenix rising from the ashes. This looks like the cosmos. So this is very, I feel like it's very positive. Whatever change is coming your way, it has a balance of male and female energy though. So that's a good thing. That's where we all want to head. We all want to have a balance of male and female energy inside of us. So, you know, a balance of male and female energy inside me means I can get stuff done, but I can enjoy what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I can have my feminine aspects, but I can still feel strong where, you know, if I need to change the oil on my car, I can do that. So whatever it means to you, it's getting things done and smelling pretty and looking pretty while you're doing it. For all you guys out there, same thing. You can smell good and look pretty too while you're changing the oil on the car. If you have an older car and you can actually do that. Newer cars, we can't do that pretty much. So positive change is coming. Balance of male and female energy. Okay, let's see what your third card is. This is from the Animal Medicine card deck. And it's the Butterfly card. And before we even get to reading out of the book, the butterfly is all about change. And that's what these two cards were talking about. And the butterfly, if you think about it, the caterpillar is more of the male energy, and the butterfly is the female energy. I feel like right now we're in the goo stage. So the caterpillar goes in, creates his cocoon, and goes in there, and he's not like Superman. He doesn't just go in there and change clothes and turn into a butterfly. He goes through this goo phase where he's all liquidy and mushy. And I feel like that's kind of where we're all at right now, is we're in that goo phase. And also the caterpillar doesn't know he's going to become a butterfly. He doesn't go in there and say, hey, I'm going to be a butterfly. He just goes in there because he knows that's what he's supposed to do. And so the butterfly is all about going with the flow. And he's using his instinct. So let's see what the book says about butterfly. So the power that butterfly brings to us is akin to the air. It is the mind and the ability to know the mind or to change it. It is the art of transformation. To use butterfly medicine, you must astutely observe your position in the cycle of self-transformation. Like butterfly, you are always at a certain station in your life activities. You may be at the egg stage, which is the beginning of all things. This is the stage at which an idea is born, but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of personality. The final stage of transformation is the leaving of the chrysalis and birth. This last step involves sharing the colors and joy of your creation with the world. I love that. That sounds beautiful. Using the air or mental powers of this medicine is done with ease. As an example, if you have been feeling exhausted and have asked how to heal your fatigue, take notice of the colors you have been drawn to recently. Does your body feel better in green? Could this mean that you need to eat more green vegetables? This type of thinking is an inspiration from butterfly medicine, and we all need to pay attention to those signs, especially your body. Okay? Pay attention to what makes you feel good and what makes you not feel so good. Butterfly can give clarity to your mental process, help you organize the project you are undertaking, and assist you in finding the next step for your personal life or career. The main message to be obtained from drawing this card is that you are ready to undergo some type of transformation. Well, I think we're probably all going through this transformation period. But for your stack, it's especially important because you've got the messengers telling you there's change coming in. And it's interesting because on my way here tonight, I was behind a car, and I look at license plates, and the license plate was 555. And that means big change coming. So this talks about the change with the balance of male and female energy and the transformation of butterfly. So call in your angels. Okay, that's what this stone is. It resonates with angels. Call in your angels and your spirit guides. Talk to the spirit of butterfly and always ask for help. You are never alone. You do not have to go through this alone. You talk to your higher beings that are working with the light, God, creator, spirit, angels, archangels that work with the light, your spirit guides that live in the light, all your animal spirit guides that live in the light. Ask them for help. So that is stack number 2. All right. If you chose stack number 3, this is Miriam Stone. I can't get a very good focus on it. So Miriam Stone is organic matter, and I call it dragon poop. So if you ever come into my shop and you say, hey, do you have any dragon poop? I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Miriam Stone was formed when the Himalayan mountains rose into the sky. It is compressed bone, shell, and vegetation from an ancient swamp. So technically it could be dragon poop. It can keep one cool when under extreme pressure. It is an alchemist's stone, enabling one to transform seemingly hopeless situations into creative, positive ones. It can work as a counterbalance for the busy modern world by bringing back pleasure in nature. It can aid in the gentle release of karma or trauma from the past, helping you to move forward. It's also known as Miriam jasper, elephant skin jasper, calligraphy stone, and Arabic stone. It looks like it has little squiggles on it. I mean, it actually looks like somebody ate it and pooped it out. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but that's exactly what it looks like. And that's exactly what it is. But it's an excellent stone to help you deal with what's going on in the world today. So if you chose stack number 3, your first card is from the Druidic Craft Tarot, and it is the Princess of Cups. Now that's interesting because if you chose stack number 2, we had another Princess of Swords. So the Princess of Cups. Cups is equal to water. She's actually standing on land and stones in front of water. Water is emotion. Now, if we look at the picture, this is kind of a fall, autumn type picture. The colors she's wearing are very autumnish. The leaves on the tree, they're kind of a golden colored. They're not bright green. And the field behind her, these grasses, they're golden. So that's very reminiscent of fall. She's got her cup. And if you look at the look on her face, she's very contented. Fall is the time of the harvest. This is the time of abundance. We've worked really hard in the spring and summer, and now we are reaping the benefits of all of our hard work. And we can relax. The princess is also like the page in another deck. And they bring messages to us. So I feel like this one is bringing the message of everything's going to be okay. We've got everything we need. We've got everything we need. And if you look, she's got one chalice, one cup, and she's satisfied with that. She's not looking around for other cups. She's very satisfied and feels really good about that one cup. So there's gratitude here, contentment. This is a beautiful card. Let's see what your second card is. Your second card is from the Angel Tarot deck. And it's the Queen of Fire. So we've got the Princess of Cups, which is reaping the harvest, reaping the benefits of our hard work. And then we've got the Queen of Fire. And this is all about, she's the one that, she's been there, done that. She's no longer the princess. She's the queen. It's good things coming to fruition. And the fire is all about passion. Here it says confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. But warmth and passion and love and just doing what you really enjoy. Being with people that you really enjoy. This is just like this card. It's reaping the benefits, reaping the harvest of all that hard work. It's being creative. It's knowing how strong you are. And using what you know about yourself and using your creativity to help others. So the queen, I always think of her as like the stage manager of a play. She's the one that makes sure that everybody has their costumes on, they have the props they need, they've practiced their lines. She's not in the play, but she's making sure everybody has what they need. So this is actually a very beautiful pair of cards. Abundance, reaping the harvest, helping others, and knowing how powerful we are, and being creative in how we can help others, and passionate about it. Sweet. Let's see what your third card is. Your third card is from the Animal Medicine deck, and you have the deer. Let's see what the book says about deer. I know it's going to say that the deer is all about being gentle. So deer, gentleness. Oops. Deer teaches us to use the power of gentleness to touch the hearts and minds of wounded beings who are trying to keep us from sacred mountain. Like the dappling of fawn's coat, both the light and the dark may be loved to create gentleness and safety for those who are seeking peace. If deer has gently nudged its way into your cards today, you are being asked to find the gentleness of spirit that heals all wounds. Stop pushing so hard to get others to change and love them exactly as they are. Apply gentleness to your present situation and become like the summer breeze, warm and caring. This is your tool for solving the present dilemma you are facing. If you use it, you will connect with Sacred Mountain, your centering place of serenity, and Great Spirit will guide you. So, I was just talking about how you're going to use your passion and creativity to help others. And the deer wants you to be gentle with others. But I want to add to that you also need to be gentle with yourself. So in these times that we're going through, we need to be gentle with everyone, but especially ourselves. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't forget your self-care. You know, everybody's kind of freaking out about, you know, hoarding toilet paper and kids not being in school and, oh, how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that? And everything's canceled. If there's nothing you can do about it, go with the flow and be gentle with yourself. This means if you've got time, go outside and go for a walk. Go hug a tree. I know our local gym just said they were closed. And I was thinking, oh, I'm going to go work out. You know what? Maybe it's time I go outside and go for a walk instead of going into the gym. So we need to start thinking outside the box. We've been in boxes so long that we don't even know we're in boxes. So get outside. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your children and your spouse. Be gentle with your friends and family. Everybody is going through something right now. Everybody. Not just me, not just you, but everybody. From babies all the way up to 120 years old. We're all going through something right now. So let's be gentle with ourselves and with each other. Okay? Forgive everybody. So this is actually very powerful. You've got the princess. She's appreciating everything that she has, all this abundance. The queen, she's sharing what she has. She's teaching others. She's helping others. She's being creative and passionate. And then the deer is being very gentle. Beautiful. So that is stack number 3. Wow, awesome. Okay, well, thank you everybody for sharing your time with me. I hope some of this resonates with you. I hope you can also find it in your hearts to send out love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, compassion, forgiveness, and most of all, patience. We are in a time of reset. And what that means is things are changing. And we're not going to go back to the way they used to be. The old ways of doing things are gone. We have much better ways coming up. So everybody, think positive thoughts. Let's create a new, fabulous, fantastic world. And let's just send love and light to everybody. Big hugs to all of you. I love you. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.